Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Senryuu Shoujo. Now, last episode we met our new character, Tao, because some of our characters wanted to do some fancy fortune-telling stuff, and she was a good chance to do so, because, you know, she's one of our classmates, although we didn't really know that. She hides her identity by kind of like switching the way your hair kind of covers, which eye her hair covers, so pretty ninja-like behavior, but she revealed her secret to our main characters, and much to Nanako's shock. So that's cool. So she's now part of the cast. I think that's pretty much every main character now been introduced. Yeah. We got Kino, Tao, and Kota. Everybody else is just part of the club. So yeah, I think we got everyone at this point. So I guess we'll just have to get more of the current characters. So let's get into it and see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. Sounds like a plan. Bye bye. Okay. Senryuu Shoujo, otherwise known as Nanako. You know, with footsteps like that, people can footprints. With footprints like that, people can follow you easily. Oof. Okay. Nanako's rebellious phase. Oh yeah, this title. This should be fun. Roko. Yeah, do you have a picture on hand? Wow. Don't be rude. It's a bit of a fluffy bunny, but it's still a bunny. Wow. Really? Oh, I guess somebody wants to see his rabbits. Also his pet. Well, guess we're inviting a girl over. Although, yeah, if you invite a Hanakana to your house, it's made a pretty big deal. Wow, really? Maybe we shouldn't do that. Yeah, that's plan B. Is this, huh, okay. Well, that may change. Well, she doesn't really talk to anyone, so. Well, that's her default expression. Oh, uh, who are you and what did you do with Nanako? Rebellious phase initiated. Oh, ow! I think you may be overreacting a bit. Well, maybe you, didn't buy her enough snacks. I mean, milk's alright. Just thinking of all the ways you've wronged her. I'm pretty sure that's impossible. She would never get anything to be remotely resembling a wrinkle. I don't think that's true. It very well could be. She ignores you when you speak. Go away, Dad. I'm busy ignoring you. Well, is she even in there? That's not gonna help anyone open the door. Yeah, she's not even there, dude. That's gotta be pretty awkward. What about it? Of course she did. Doesn't want. Wow, that's funny. Quoting her poem speaking. But yeah, doesn't want her clothes with your filthy clothes, Dad. Anyway, back to our rabbit date. Wow, she is tiny. You can probably pick her up with one hand. She's not much bigger than the bunny. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think you said her name right, but I'm sure he does. I was actually gonna say that, but I was distracted by the way you said Nanako. Are you squeezing it? Oh. Yeah, that's a little bit gross. You probably shouldn't do that. Why, though? I feel so disillusioned with bunny rabbits. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not hungry anymore. I believe that here. Please stop doing that, Agu. Yeah, it makes you wonder what kind of fetishes he has. Yeah, I got that. I got that from that as well. It was pretty obvious what she was asking with her eyes. more Nanako quoting. Nope, nothing. Wow. Harsh. Well then. Oh. Well. How did... I think we see where Nanako got her, like, wind hair ability. Like the roller coaster impression. He's fine. He may or may not eat his poop, that's still up in the air, but other than that, he's fine. Uh, wow. He looks pretty cool like that. That's great. Gotta love her like Lucille Bat. I can't imagine delinquent Nanako for real. That'd be just... Oh. Well, she wasted no time getting on that wonderful app. Oh. He might squish her. Yeah, she's she's more than willing. Oh. I'm all out of poop bags. No. Not for lack of trying, mind you, but no. Reload. That is so gross. It's a little poop machine. That's you can try to frame this in a romantic way all you want, but that just it's so ruined by the rabbit. Wow. How old are you again? Okay. Uh, people come over? Why are people coming over? That scene was just so weird. all that girlfriend romantic talk, just the rabbit's doing his thing. No, that's your misunderstanding. It's easier said than done. I mean, have you seen how wonderful Nanako is? That giggle just says it all. I guess the giggle hasn't changed much over the years. It's a very good question. I believe that. I genuinely believe that. I'll stop forbidding means necessary. Oh, this is not crying blood. Okay. I do, yeah, what do you even say to that? Father's a bit off his rocker. Now he's going to the rebellious phase. Although, let's see how long that lasts. Yeah, you can't ignore that. She's such a good girl. Hopefully she washed her hands. Aw. That's nice. It may have been a rough episode for him, but he got a happy ending, so it's all good. Oh, that's the kind of face that can melt icebergs. Or hearts. Well, not quite what I expected it to end, but I guess that's nice. I mean, the episode was called Rebellious Phase, so I guess that was the main plot of the episode. So I guess we had to resolve it as the last bit. So I guess it makes sense. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay. We got no side characters in this episode. No Kino, no Tao, no Koto. Yeah, the father was definitely weird this episode. I do like Koto's pose. Nanako and the Seven Wonders of the Rain is one of those wonders. What happens to her white T-shirt? Just thought I'd ask. Okay, that was the 6th episode of Senryuu Shoujo, Rebellious Phase. And yeah, the title comes from the father thinking that she's going through a rebellious phase because when he happened to be reading about the subject, he saw Nanako acting a bit differently. You know, ways that kind of reflect what he had read in his book or paper, whatever he was reading. So at least initially he assumed he believed it could have been a misunderstanding, but I guess it was reinforced by various things like her ignoring him when he tries to go to her room, but then it turned out she was not there. So that didn't really do much for that, really. And then he found out she wanted her clothes washed separately from theirs, but you know there was more to it than he might have assumed. But then there was talking to the son about Nanako, anything she said about him. Well, first he said something that she said in general, and then he just said something mom said about him, and it was not a good episode for that guy for most of it. It was some rough stuff for sure. But meanwhile, Nanako, she found out that Busujima, yeah, AG, don't know why I use his family name. AG has a pet rabbit, you know. Looks like a pig, according to Amane, and called Agu, which I guess has some association with pig. There was some translation note that said something like that. And it did look kind of like one, but you could tell it was a bunny. You could tell, just so soft and fluffy. But what you couldn't tell from the picture, though, was that he is in fact a poop machine. That's like what he does. He eats food, he generates the poop, then eats the poop, then generates more poop, so pretty much an infinite cycle, really. It's all pretty gross. Like, so when I was watching that scene when the rabbit first did that, I was kind of in disbelief. I was like, huh, did no, that it couldn't have been what I think just happened, right? And then somebody said it, and I was like, okay, that's really what just happened there. Okay, that's pretty gross. That was pretty much my pathway of thinking throughout that scene. So it just really gross is the takeaway there. It's like, why would you eat that? That's like the most disgusting thing ever. So I don't know. It just I can't get behind that at all. Just very weird behavior. But yeah, anyway, they went to the park to have this buddy meeting because he didn't want to do it at his house because things that his family may or may not do or say. So he did bring his little sister though, because we needed somebody to carry the bunny. She's just so tiny, like the bunny's almost as big as she is. And she must be really young because she wasn't that great at talking. Like I heard her kind of fumble her words a little bit. So she must be really young. I'm not sure how young. I would probably say between 3 and 5 if I had to venture, I guess. But it's kind of hard to tell with anime. But just, yeah, she's just sits on Nanako's lap, which, yeah, you do that. If you have a chance to do that, you do that. And it was supposed to be Eiji's turn to do it, and Nanako got up prepared for it with her lap, and then he's like, no, I'm not going to be doing that. And it would be a little bit weird for him to sit on her lap because I'm pretty sure he's bigger and weighs more and probably squish her. So usually you'd have it the other way around, and except for heads. Like if you're going for a lap pillow, then of course you would generally do it to the girl. But that's not what would have been done there. Although it would have been nice. And yeah, the little sister had some questions, wondering if she's his girlfriend, and it makes sense she would ask that question. When you're a little kid and you see, just a boy and girl interacting with each other, that's usually kind of what you assume first, because it's just the simplest explanation, like, oh, they're probably like a couple or something, right? So, makes sense that she would think that, and she asked about it. And Nanako, of course, wants that to be the case, but they're not quite there just yet, but we're making progress to that. We certainly are. So, someday. That was a lot of fun. It was funny that whole girlfriend discussion was happening during the rabbit just unloading all of its poop and while he was in Eiji's possession. Just I don't know, that was really funny. That was pretty funny. I forgot about that part. Yeah, he made a comment about the rabbit being like similar to him, and then we looked back over the rabbit continuing to eat its own poop, and then Nanako just looks at him with this look of disgust, and yeah, you don't have to be a mind reader to know exactly what she was thinking there, and Eiji picked up on it as well. And he's like, no, I don't do that. That's an exception. I promise you I don't do that. So, whether or not that's true, we'll have to, wait and see until they become a couple, and then he may or may not demonstrate that behavior if that in fact is true. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and assume he does not actually partake in such activities. I think he deserves that much. And even after it was a pretty harsh episode for the father, thinking his daughter's in a rebellious phase, trying to figure out how to deal with that, he saw Nanako come home with a cake and some, gratitude towards him, and it all just kind of melted away, and he had a happy ending. So, yeah, pretty lucky to experience such a wonderful thing. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode. The rabbit was really gross, but probably only real complaint with the episode was just so gross. Anyway, time to wait for the next episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.